Hi, I'm Sharon Gerhardt with Mill Creek TV. Today we're going to explore the wonderful world of tile and stone and how it can use in your home and how you can have fun with it. And we'll be back in just a minute. Hi, I'm Sharon. I'm back with you today, and we're going to talk again. We're going to talk about the different types of materials that you can use in your home, different applications they can be used in, and what best suits your lifestyle. First, we're looking at here are different types of tiles that you could possibly use in your kitchen or your bath. These are floor tiles typically, but can also be used on the wall. We've got different finishes here. One is a brushed finish with a chiseled edge. The other one is a polished. And this one is a honed. These are all beautiful tiles and can be used very well in any application, but some are suited better for these things. For instance, this chiseled finish product is best used in most areas where you would like a little bit more relaxed or casual look. And also it is used in areas where you're going to have a little moisture on the floor and not worrying about slipping. This polished product is a marble, and it's beautiful in a very classic style, and it looks wonderful in master bathrooms, entryways, areas like that you want to have a little bit of a high style look. But also remember, it's a polished finish, and because of that you're going to have a little bit of slipperiness on the floor when your feet are wet or when you come in from the rain outside. So keep that in mind. You'll have to have a rug down. This is also a classic style. It's a honed product, but it is going to be less slippery than the polished product once it's installed. All these products are beautiful, but some work better for you in your home and your lifestyle. We can also talk about a different type of product called slate, and it comes in an enormous amount of styles and colors and textures and finishes. These are showing just a natural slate finish, but it also can come in a honed finish too. This is a mosaic that goes with a larger format, and then this is the 4x4 that goes with it too. These can all be used in conjunction with another to bring a pattern into the space. The slate area that you could use, probably a front porch, an outdoor living space, a balcony upstairs. These are all good products to use in those areas because they are not slippery when they're wet. The other thing you have to remember, though, is that we live in Oklahoma and we have this huge variation in our temperatures. So when you see that, you only can do these in certain times of the years as far as installation. You can't install them when it's 105 like it's been recently, and you can't install them when it's 25 outside either. It has to be acclimated to a certain temperature, around 60 to 70 degrees. And you have to use the appropriate thin sets and sealers on them also. But for a natural look, you can't get much better than a slate. Another product that you can start thinking about in maybe some of the remodeling projects or new home projects that you're doing are different types of stones that you might want to use in different areas. There are tumbled finishes like these. There are honed finishes like this. The difference in these are they're both natural stones, but the finishes on them are different, and also the actual style that they look like will be different on your installation. A tumbled product is typically a little bit more old world looking, but also it can be used in a more traditional home too. A honed finish like this with a little bit more square edge can be transitional or slightly urban. Sometimes people would like to have the natural stone in their home, but they actually have a more urban setting, and you can get that with this type of product. It looks great in both areas. We also have products that we use a lot to bring in a different type of material, which would be a glass. These glass products have a mixture of travertine and glass in them. There's also actually a different finish of glass, so you get you get a lot of depth when you look at it on the backsplash or as an accent in a shower. These are typically something that you would use as a decorative, but it could be used in the whole area too, depending on how much pattern you want. Another thing that you can do, rather than using a natural stone, you can also get similar looks just by using a porcelain tile instead. That would be something like this. it's a porcelain, but it has a look of stone, and a lot of the new porcelain products are so realistic you almost cannot even tell the difference in them. Once they're installed, they look just as pretty sometimes as a natural stone. The other thing you're doing is also, if you have a home where you're actually needing to know exactly what it's going to look like, but you really like the look of natural stone, maybe you should go with the porcelain, because you can get that look. It's very consistent, and you won't have to worry about the variation that you get sometimes in a natural stone. That's part of the beauty of a natural stone, and that's part of the downfall of a natural stone too, because some people can't handle the unpredictability of it. Something fun to use sometimes is you're doing possibly a shower floor, and you're redoing a master shower, and you want to use something different on the floor, you know, something other than a tumbled stone or a porcelain mosaic. Things like these, they're actually stones that are made in a mesh body, and you can use those as the floor of your shower and also as an accent. It comes in a multitude of colors and finishes. This one happens to be a multicolored flat pebble, and it's really, really pretty, and it's really fun, and it's a really cool way to play up a bunch of different colors in the bathroom without adding anything major to it. It feels good on your feet when you're taking a shower too. There's so many different products that you can use, and we've seen some of them here, but the possibilities are endless. We've got so many different colors of stone and ceramic and slate and glass and metal finishes that you can do, that you can individualize your house so much to make it feel like your own personality and your own feelings and your lifestyle, the way you live every single day. It makes it fun for you to be able to come back and go home and say, I did this, I picked this out, and I made my house what I made it today. So that's kind of where we're at today, is all the different products that you can use, and how, if you come into our showroom, you can get even more ideas. So I hope you've learned something today and had some fun too. I have, because it's fun for me, and that's what it should be for you. Anytime you're doing anything in your home, if it's not fun, stop it and start all over again, because it needs to be fun. Come and visit us often at Mill Creek TV. We're wanting to have as many people come visit us and learn about our company as we can, and we want you to be one of the ones that sees us. So come see us anytime you want to, and come to our store. I'm Sharon Gerhart with Mill Creek TV. Come see us again. Thanks.